That
All right, what's up, Tino Szn?
was good, bro.
How you been?
Shoot, I've been straight, bro. Like really just chilling, working on some new shit. Y'all
Hey,
gonna hear some shit gonna be crazy.
that's awesome, bro. I'm glad to hear. Thank you for coming on and letting us interview you at Culture Strictly.
Bro, nah, like for real, man. I got you, bro. Of
Hey, man, we appreciate it. All right,
course.
let's get into the interview. So, Tino Szn, how long have you been making music for?
Been making music probably like since 2018, bro. So I would say it's going about to go on like 6 years. Been making music.
Yeah,
Started when I was like 14, so I'm 20 now.
yeah. What got you into making music?
Like, bro, growing up, I always wanted to make music. But like I never really had the resources in front of me to make music up until I was in like middle school. It was like eighth grade year. I had a friend like back in middle school, and like bro was kind of getting popular around the school for like making songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he would make some shit on like Band Lab and then like show it in his at lunch. And then like everybody would be talking about it at school and stuff. And I'd be like, yo, like that's fine. Like I always want to make music. Like, let me go see what's up with this. So I ended up linking with bro outside of school and like making some music at his crib. He showed me how to like set up a band lab and stuff. And then like I ended up just going back to the crib, downloading guitars. I forgot what the app is called, but it was like some shit on iPhone, bro. And like I just ended up making some songs on there, just getting good with this shit.
Yeah. Do you have any of those songs still around? Or like,
Yeah,
oh, really?
yeah, I actually do. Bro, like recently, while I was like out in New York, bro, I was just chilling in a hotel room. And like I was just going through like my files and stuff, like playing some unreleased. And I
Yeah.
ended up finding a folder like full of all my songs from like 2019, 2018, bro. It's crazy.
Really? You think you're ever
It's,
gonna release them?
I might. I got like a whole archive page I'm working on SoundCloud right now.
Oh, that's
Might
so
put some
cool.
stuff on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, how did you come up with the name Tino Season?
Bro, pretty much like Tino Season, Tino, bro, that's short for like my middle name, which is Valentino.
Yeah,
But like season, that comes from pretty much I look at myself as an artist whenever I walk into a room and like, bro, just whenever I'm present or like just no matter when I'm around, bro, like it's always my season.
yeah.
It's always Tino season. Tino season 24/7, 365. You feel me?
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Now, what kind of artist describes you? Like, what would you describe yourself as?
I would say like melodic, unique, height, you feel me? But I also have stuff in my music to the point where like if you listen deeper than like a beat, or if you listen deeper than like just how I'm flowing,
Yeah,
you'll leave from one of my songs with something that resonated with you.
yeah, no,
So I feel like, I'm just all around like I'll say the perfect artist, bro. That's how I look at myself. But others may not agree, but that's how I look.
yeah. And that's good. Like to keep telling yourself that, and it like helps you stay motivated. Like that's
Yeah.
good. It's a good mindset. Now, out of your six albums you have released, which do you think is like your best?
Mm. See, it's a certain way I gotta answer that because like I don't look at any of my projects as like the best
Yeah,
because I ain't made my best until I'm like completely done with music, bro. I'm always evolving, but
yeah,
I'll just say like my favorite. I would say my favorite right now would probably be, I would say Four Seasons or like Pace's Kid 3 or Pace's Kid 2, honestly.
yeah. What makes you say those?
Mainly because like the sound of my newest music that I'm making, that I'm working on, bro,
Yeah,
is like it's reminiscent of those older sounds that I got. It's like a lot of the newer stuff I'm working on. It's going back to like my older flows, the older way I used to approach music, the beats. I'm spending a lot more time with my beat selection, trying to get stuff that's gonna catch people's ears, more than like the usual Tino song. But
right.
it's still got like elements of like the newer Tino and stuff, to the point where everybody can still listen to it. It's not just like strictly underground shit. It's not strictly mainstream shit. It's like
Yeah,
it's a cool mix of them, bro. So I'll say, yeah, that's why I chose those.
yeah. Now, with your most recent EP, Who Am I? Like, explain what that is. Like, what are you trying to do with that?
So who am I, bro? Like the concept of it pretty much is who am I? I'm always like so far, like I'm an artist, I never have one style. You can't really look at me and be like, oh yeah, like Tino, he's a dark club artist, or Tino, he's a jerk artist, or like something like that.
Yeah,
You know, I'm always known to like have different styles whenever I drop a project. Or, whenever I drop singles, this single is this is like not the same as the last single.
yeah,
So, it's gotten to a point where I almost look at it as like every song is a personality. Every song is its own thing. But I feel like my music is a reflection of me as well. So it's like multiple personalities. Who am I? But this is all in the form of an EP that you could listen to. And, it's just showcasing, I feel as though my best songs and those type of styles that's on the EP.
yeah,
So
for sure.
that's the whole concept of that.
Now, do you see yourself like changing your style in your upcoming projects?
Yeah, most definitely. It's often to be narrowed down into like just one sound. Just feeling like run with one, like run with this sound for real.
Yeah. Now, what are some of your inspirations? Like,
I would say right now it would be like Cardi,
mhm.
Travis, and I would say like a little bit Uzi. A lot of this newer music, yeah, if you're a real like hardcore Tino fan, you can be like, oh yeah, like I can see the parts where Uzi influenced this. But I would say just to the average listener, they probably won't be able to tell anymore. It's just really it's gonna sound like Tino. So yeah,
Right.
but I'd say those are my three influences right now. For like music I'm trying to make.
Now, what was it like making a song with Snot? How did that go about?
Shit, man. Like that was back in 2020. And I would say like that year, it's kind of like the year I started to get attention really.
Right.
So like along with songs I was dropping that summer, a few of them started to do numbers. And
Hmm.
it got to the point where my manager at the time, he ran a promo page and he would just like flood me on that promo page. And
Right.
he had already had like Snot and like a lot of these bigger underground artists at the time follow him. So I guess what happened was Snot ended up seeing that, and he just ended up following me one day. He was like, "Yo, bro, like you go hard, this and that." I'm like, "Yo, like." At first, I'm like, "Who is this?" Because like prior to that, my manager at the time he had brought up. He was like, "Bro, it would be crazy like if you and Snot made a song." I was like, like who is that, bro?" So then I ended up just remembering now. I'm like, "Bro, my manager was just telling me about this." So then we just end up like linking, end up chopping it up, bro. Then one day he ends up going live and he adds me to the live. He's like, yo, bro, like, let's make a song. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, let's get it in, bro. So it was just like in between like a span of 2 weeks. It just was from like me sending him an open verse. I'm sending him beats and stuff. I really don't hear nothing back. Then like just one day he just ended up sending me something over open. I sent him, bro. And I was like, yo, this hard. I was like, bro, we don't even need to go back and like add a new verse to it or nothing. And he's like, when you trying to drop it though, bro? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll drop this my next song. So then just ended up coming out, bro. Like still doing numbers. It's crazy because like I didn't think it was I really didn't think it was gonna get a lot of numbers on it, bro.
Right. That's a cool story how y'all met. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that song has a cool background.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Snide, we like that for real. Shout
Yeah.
out Snide.
Now, do you have any upcoming projects anytime soon?
Yeah. It's pretty much everything I'm working on. I'm trying not to make everybody wait too long in between when I'm dropping music. Now I'm trying to become more consistent. So
Right.
definitely gonna be a whole lot of singles and a project. But I ain't gonna say too much on the project. I don't want to
Is,
get
it,
too much info out.
is there anything you can say or that you just have a project coming?
I mean, what you want to know about it?
I mean, like,
Can't say no names. Project. No,
you can't say no names.
no. Can't say the name of the project. Nothing.
Do you
Which
have a time date when you're gonna release it? Like,
I would say, see, bro, being the fact it's a project, I would say next year, if not November this year. If not November this year, it'll be next year.
yeah. Is any of your upcoming singles gonna be on that album, or is it gonna be just completely new songs?
I would say like a few songs I'm gonna put out will showcase the sound that I'm gonna use on the project, but they won't be on the project. But outside of that, it's just gonna be like current stuff that you hear that I'm putting out. So yes, pretty much be completely unheard.
Now, is there gonna be a story behind it, or is it just gonna be showing off your new style?
Definitely gonna be a story behind it.
Can you say anything about the story, or you just want to be a surprise?
Surprise.
All right, all right, all right. Well, and let's talk about your new work. Do you plan on having any upcoming shows?
Actually, yes, bro. Like I want to start getting on some more tours, bro, because the last tour I did was BC to Don in 2022. And like, bro, that was an experience. So definitely want to like tour more and go to more cities and like just connect with more people.
Yeah. What has been your like favorite experience from a show?
I would, bro, I would still have to say, like, to this day, it was my Nashville show on the DC Don tour, bro. Because like it was just crazy. It was just a crazy moment, bro.
Yeah.
I still a video of it up on my page, but at that show, it was like a weird setup in a venue. Like when you walked in, you had some stairs that went downstairs to like the actual floor of the stage.
Hmm.
But it was really no stage. It was set up on like this like pallet thing, bro. So there's like at the back of the floor, you got like this wall, there's like a balcony above it. So we're like, I walk in and like I look at my A&R, bro. He's like, bro, you should jump off of that balcony when you start off your performance. And I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, is you crazy, dude? I'm like, I'm not trying to get hurt, bro. Like, we got a whole nother half of the tour to go through. He's like, nah, bro. He was like, just trust me, they'll catch you. So like time go by, we do sound check and everything. And
Yeah.
like I'm in the green room because like it's almost time for me to go on. So I'm in the green room. And I was just like warming up, bro, getting ready. So it ended up being time for me to go on. So I'm just thinking, bro, I gotta make like a 5 second thought on how I'm gonna jump off of this balcony into the crowd. So I ended up just walking out. I'm just walking through like all these people. They don't even know it's me, bro. Like I just got my shirt off and everything. I look like someone in the crowd. So then I end up going over the balcony. And like as I'm going over the balcony, this like my first song of the set is playing this J-Lo Yeezy, bro. So I'm singing this as I'm going through the crowd. Some people start to notice I got the mic and everything, but by that time I had already got over the balcony. I'm like hanging off of it, singing, bro. So then, like as the beat build up, like J-Lo Yeezy has got like this crazy ass drop on the beat, but as the beat is building up, I'm just like rapping this shit to like the crowd, bro. And like I start to see more and more phones pop up, everybody rocking with it, bro. And by the time the beat drop, I just jump into the crowd. That shit hurt though. That shit hurt though, bro. But yeah, you can look at the video. It's like on my page and my reels, bro. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's like my
cool.
favorite show moment, bro.
This is like a fun experience.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Now, for people who haven't listened to you before, what would you recommend to them? Like,
I would say, as far as new music, I would recommend. I would say my song Catalyst. That song Who Am I? But as far as like a fan favorite, I would have to say I either have to say Vice or D&D or Drowning Out.
yeah,
It's like fan favorites. So yeah, it'd be those.
right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with us.
Of course, bro. I got you.
All right, bro. Well, thank you and have a good rest of your night.